Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, my name is Carrie. OGs and homies, I hope everybody is doing good. We're going to be doing a Leo reading. After this, we're going to do some mini personals, some chats and some chills. So if you guys aren't subscribed already or don't have your notification bells set, make sure you set that so you know when we get into that stream. We'll get into the daily jazz in just a moment. Lots of energy coming through, Leo. I've been channeling these this energy, these messages for you for the past couple of days. There's a bit of heaviness here in today's reading. Now, this could be, again, some things that have happened or some things that are about to happen. Again, like there's just a lot of Scorpio energy around in this reading today. So Scorpio energy could be significant for this reading today. All right, let's... the intention was to do this message for you guys on the 24th, which would have been Monday for me. Over here in Australia, it would have been Sunday night for you guys over in the States. Anyway, we're here today. Let's get into the daily jazz and then we'll go through the notebook and we'll get all the bits and pieces and everything. Oh, absolutely big eclipse energy is 100%. All right, today's daily jazz, my beautifuls. It is Wednesday, the 26th of, I was about to say October. October could be significant. I just said the 20, did I say the 26th? It is the 26th. 26th of October would put us into, interestingly enough, the 26th of October would put us into Scorpio season. So Scorpio season is definitely going to be relevant in this read. Not only did it come up in channeling in messages a couple of days ago, but Scorpio energy just presented as I was just meditating just before getting into the energy for this reading. So again, we're going to look at what that's about. Wednesday, the 26th of August, 2026 breaks down to 881, the number 17, the number 8. Don't forget, guys, August, we still have those double digits, the double numbers showing up in the numerology. Wednesday is Mercury energy, which is Gemini, Virgo. Sun's in Virgo, moon's in Aquarius. Now, it was interesting when I was just meditating before, I saw the colors blue and black. So on the left side, I saw the color blue. On the right side, I saw the color black. I wrote down Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, which are associated with the color blue. So somebody could be dealing with, or you could be dealing with somebody that's got those in their charts. Pisces energy in particular could be significant. We could be talking about something to do with ancestral messages as well coming through for you guys, Leo. Being with that Scorpio energy showing up as well. So I don't know, somebody could have an ancestor. I'm getting, if it is an ancestral message, it's of a feminine nature. So you could have a grandma, a mother figure, somebody who had Libra, Aquarius or Pisces in their sun, moon, rising. Again, Scorpio energy. So let's go through the daily jazz. When I started channeling this message, when I actually started writing it down, was for the 24th. So I actually started channeling, I think it was Saturday night or Sunday, because again, usually I start to pre-prep some of the stuff in the notebook before we have our live streams for you guys, Leo, and get down whatever messages are coming through. So I wrote everything down in the notebook on the I think it was the 23rd, it was a Sunday, with the intention of doing that stream on the Monday, the 24th, which would have been a 6th day, right? So 6th house energy showing up. Health in particular is the one that Spirit want me to talk about. So there could be something to do with somebody's health, could be significant. On the 24th of August 2026, again breaking down at 681, the number 15, the number 6. It was a Monday, which was obviously moon energy, Cancer. Sun was in Virgo. The moon was in Capricorn. So it could be talking about somebody that again, somebody that's still maybe even of working age could be significant, right? Or somebody could have something that could be potentially slowing them down when it comes to their health and their work. The song that came through that was channeled for this message, Leo, was A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. Now, Interestingly enough, the release date of a change is going to come was the 22nd of December, 1964. Now, when you break down the numerology, 22 breaks down to a 4, the 12 breaks down to a 3. Now, again, bear with me. For those of you guys that are over in the States, I know you guys read your dates differently. But again, remember, I'm reading this from my perspective and I'm channeling from my perspective. So then the month. So the 22nd of December 1964, numerologically breaks down to 432. Then I got 432 hertz, which is basically a message about releasing stress or not to worry. Okay, so something could be getting released as well. Sam Cooke actually died 11 days, right? So he died on the 11th. Now again, 22 is a master number. We've also got, he died on the 11th, which is another master number, which is 11 days. So the track was released 11 days after. So the number 2 could be significant here as well in this reading. Second house could be significant. But again, the track was released 11 days after his death. Okay, so that was the first time in this message when I started channeling that death came up in particular. I then went on to keep channeling messages. Something came through, and then I'd written down in the notebook, someone could be transitioning unexpectedly. Or there's some sort of unexpected change that's about to take place. And I wrote down Scorpio energy could be significant. So again, there could be some sort of, and again, Leo, if this has happened recently, somebody could have recently just had a death in the family. Because I also then had a couple of days after that, I think it was not last night, the night before. And I hadn't even gone back to this notebook yet. Anyway, I had a dream. Now, in my culture, dreams of teeth falling out. Now, it wasn't front teeth, so it wasn't about loss or insecurities or things like that, because it wasn't front teeth. But all of my back teeth had fallen out. Now, in my culture, again, teeth falling out in dreams can usually signify like a deep personal loss. So, Leo, if you have just lost somebody recently in your family, my condolences to you. Or somebody could be unexpectedly losing. I'm just seeing number 23 and the number 5 showing up as well. So again, there could be some sort of change that's taking place here, or somebody could be transitioning. I don't know why, but somebody apparently needs to look on top of their fridge. There could be something that's paperwork or something that of significance, something that you need, right? So if you haven't looked on top of the fridge and you've been looking for something in particular, Leo, on top of the fridge. Leo, you could be having a lot of intense dreams as well. Maybe not so hectic as teeth falling out, but again, you could be having some sort of intense dreams at the moment. Something about clocks could be significant, or something about time at the moment is significant, or time ticking. You could be seeing a lot of 444 at the moment. 222, you could be seeing a lot of 211, or 221 could also be significant. Your grandma died September 23rd last year. I don't know if, well, it could be that, but I did say the 26th, although Libra energy, that's Libra energy showing up. The 23rd of September is Libra energy. So it could be that. I did say ancestral messages coming through. So thank you for reminding me about that, Dee. I appreciate that. All right, Leo, let's get some cards. I'm going to start out with some oracle first. Let's just see what's coming out, and we'll get further into this read. But again, like if somebody's dealing with a recent loss, my condolences, or if that's something that, you know, happens again, my deepest sympathies. But yeah, again, there's something about a deep personal loss here for you, Leo, or there's something here about either something that's happened or something that's about to happen or happening, okay, in regards to loss. Let's just keep the notebook close by, because I know I'm going to have to refer back to it at some point. All right, I just need some water. Okay, water, emotions. All right, so yeah, I don't know. Again, there could be something emotional that's happening at the moment for you, Leo. Maybe this is a reminder. Maybe you need to drink more water. Okay, so some of you guys, you could be needing to increase your water at the moment. Okay, especially for those of you guys where it's a little bit warmer. Okay, all right, Leo. Let's get into it. Let's see what's coming out, and then we'll see whatever else we need to get into for this reading for you guys. Again, we've got another live stream coming up in about 49 minutes. Yeah, 49 minutes. We'll get into some mini personal reads if you guys are keen on that. All right, Leo, let's get it. Let's see what's going on for my Leos at the moment. Spirit, please and thank you. 11 minutes past 10 on the clock. Okay, I've got high honor, number 25, the number 7 coming out. So again, Libra energy showing up here in this read again. So, Leo, just with that, I'm just getting here as well. I don't know, again, you can feel like you're battling at the moment, or again, you know, going into battle. Okay, somebody could be going into battle, or something could be a little bit difficult at the moment, a little bit combative. Somebody could be being a little bit combative at the moment. You can just feel like at the moment, Leo, like, you know, everything you're doing, like everything's all good, baby. Like it's all good, but something's not going quite the way that you'd hoped, or not the way that you expected, or not the way that you wanted it to go. For Leo, Spirit, please. Too many. Take that one. Okay. The one that fell out separate to the pile was family room. So there could be something going on with family. Again, we did say with the number 23 showing up, communication. So there could be some sort of communication surrounding family that's about to take place as well. Somebody could be getting some sort of communication from a sibling. Could be significant. I don't know why, Spirit, there's fortune connected to something, right? I don't know why Spirit getting me to say that. Change, number 9. Interesting. Now, let's go back to the notebook, because we do have number 9 energy showing up here. Sam Cooke, born the 22nd. Now, interestingly, he was born on the 22nd day. Sorry, on the 22nd, sorry, on a 22 day. Born on the 22nd of January 1931, life path number 1. Now, that release date also broke down to the number 9432. So we saw some Sagittarius energy coming out there as well in the read. That could be significant. Somebody can have some Sagittarius in their chart. There could be, again, some sort of a blunt communication that comes through here in regards to something to do with family here as well, just that Sagittarius energy. You know, Sagittarius energy on the flip side can be a little bit blunt. Okay, house. All right. All right, let's get some tarot. Let's just see what's going on with all of this energy. So, yeah, again, lots surrounding home, family at the moment, some sort of change within the home or family. Spirit, what is this going on here for my Leos? What do we got going on here? Family room. Show me family room. There is, there's definitely some sort of, I don't know what's going on here. We've got the 9 of Cups coming out, Death card straight after, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Again, Leo, some sort of blunt communication here, harsh communication, some sort of cold message, or a harsh message coming through here from somebody, could put a bit of a dent in somebody's happiness here, or somebody's wish fulfillment here. So again, there could be something here that's, I don't want to say going wrong, right? But something that's maybe not going right, okay? Or maybe something, again, isn't going the way that you wanted it to here within a family situation or in a home situation. Okay, but there's some sort of cold words here being spoken, right? Bringing some sort of ending, okay? Somebody's creating some sort of ending with some sort of words here within a family dynamic, okay? End of happy times, right? So, I don't know, this could be an argument of some sort. What is this about, Spirit, for Leo? Okay. 7 of Cups in reverse in the Tower. Definitely some sort of major change here, major shift here. Some sort of illusions breaking down. there's definitely a loss here. The Ace of Cups is in reverse on the bottom. So, I don't know, again, there's some sort of loss here. A message is definitely coming through here. Page of Swords, right, about some sort of loss. Four of Wands. Okay, so, yeah, again, there's something going on here. I don't know, this could also be somebody else finding out, or you finding out, Leo, about somebody else's situation. This could be the breakdown of somebody's marriage, maybe. Something like that. This could be coming through from a sibling, right? But somebody could maybe deliver the message to you. Could be in a bit of a mood, is what I'm going to kind of say here. 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's feeling probably a little bit stressed out here. So if some of you guys, you know, I don't know, this could also be you being called onto for some sort of support here. Again, from somebody within your family dynamic. Okay, so somebody might be going through some sort of big tower moment, some sort of ending here to what they thought was their happiness, right? So, but there's, again, love is lost here. There's something that somebody's losing, somebody's going through a personal loss. Again, creating some sort of change here within a home or family dynamic. All right, so if this isn't you, again, this could be happening around you. Like I said, family, a family member could be going through this. Sibling could be going through this. Okay. Somebody may ask you for some sort of financial help here, Leo. Okay. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So, I don't know. Somebody may be asking you for some sort of help here when it comes to finances. This could be help to pay something, help to sustain something here. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles coming out after. So, yeah, this could be about trying to keep a home. Maybe somebody's going to ask you for something. They could be trying to keep a home, or yeah, somebody's lost control of the situation, or they're about to lose control of the situation. So Leo, I just want to say, like, be prepared that somebody may call on you, okay, for some sort of help here. Okay, what is this? Okay, yeah, so somebody maybe has got some sort of fears here when it comes to the situation, about walking away from whatever the situation is in regards to money. So again, somebody may reach out to you for some sort of help, or some sort of, I don't want to say a handout, right? But somebody is looking for potentially your help, Leo, when it comes to recovering from a situation. So again, somebody has gone through some sort of difficult situation here. So this is either you or somebody else. So I don't know, you might have to ask somebody for some help, Leo, if you're in some sort of difficult situation that you're leaving behind, or if you're getting out of a situation, leaving a situation behind, you might need to ask somebody for some sort of help, okay, in order to recover. What does Spirit want you, or whoever this is, to know about whatever this is? Spirit, what's the advice here? Okay. Watch out for, yeah, watch out for, yeah, okay. I was going to say either Leo or whoever this is, right? Just watch out for a bit of a pessimistic, negative attitude here, okay, about what's going on. Again, there's something here that you need to see clearly about this decision that you're making, okay? This is like, somebody needs to understand, right, the benefits on the other side of why they're making this decision, okay? But it's like, if somebody gets too caught up in, yeah, again, somebody needs to understand, right, there's some sort of freedom here that, again, if you persevere through this situation and don't let these emotions get the better of you, right, there's some sort of growth that's happening here on the other side of this situation. But somebody could get really caught up in just like a bit of a hopeless kind of mindset or energy here, feeling like there's no hope with recovering a situation or being able to move forward in a situation. Now, Leo, if this is you, again, you know, mindset, right? You need to clean up your mindset when it comes to this. You're not missing out on anything, but that attitude will absolutely create some sort of delays here. So, you know, it's really important that you see clearly that the decision that you're making is the best thing for you. Okay, again, it offers some sort of freedom here with that Eight of Swords in reverse. And again, like offers growth here, right? So this is expansion energy. This is actually going to help you to expand, or whoever this energy is, right? And look, Leo, maybe this is what this is the support that you're needing to offer somebody, is to, you know, explain to somebody or to show somebody, that they can get through this, and that there's actually good things on the other side. So with High Honor coming out, I'm just getting that, again, you might be called onto here to guide another individual around you, or to, again, help maybe even lift somebody else's spirits. Okay. All right, let's get... All right, let's see. What else do we need to talk about? Leo, there's some sort of inevitable change here that's taking place as well. A change is going to come, right? It's been a long time coming. So there could be something that you've been building up, working towards. Again, and there's something it's at a pivotal moment here. It's like something, putting in the effort will lead to success. So again, like you've been putting in some sort of effort, your skills and hard work are paying off. So again, there's some sort of inevitable change here that's taking place. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, it might feel like a bit of a forced change. I'm seeing 122 on my, it's 122 on the clock there, right? 122. So again, you could be seeing a lot of 122, 211, 221. All right, or any combination of those numbers. But again, Leo, there's something here, again, that was bound to change, right? So for some of you guys, maybe you've been kind of on a bit of a roll here with something, but it's like nothing major has changed up until this point, okay? It's like there's a big turning point here, right? So there's some sort of major change that's coming in for you guys. This is about happiness as well. So for some of you guys, this is going to be a choice to step into, with happiness coming out here. Again, this is going to be about you choosing to step into something that's going to make you happy. Okay. You're being drawn towards something here, or you could be feeling like you're being drawn towards a particular choice, change, or direction at the moment. Okay. I want to say more called, right? More like you're being called towards a particular direction. Okay. Some of you guys could be a little bit resistant towards whatever this is, Leo, as well. Okay. Trust your intuition, though. Again, make sure that if you're starting to overthink, right, it's no longer your intuition. Okay, there's light at the end of the tunnel here. So some of you guys thought maybe that you've been holding on to false hope here, or that something wasn't going to change, or that something wasn't going to eventuate. But it's like a change is going to come, right? It's like the inevitable, right? You are on the right track here, so keep moving forward in your intended direction. Okay, and there's some sort of travel or again movement taking place here, a time for expanding your experiences. There is movement taking place. So again, there's some sort of change that's taking place here, Leo. Again, this could be very significant today as well, being that the moon is in Aquarius. Okay, it's like all of a sudden something's changing, and we again switch straight back to Athena energy. So again, you're on the right track with this, so keep moving forward. All right, what else do we need to see here for Leo? Let's have a look what's going on with... let's get this deck here. All right, let's have a look when it comes to this transition. Okay, what's transitioning for Leos? What's transitioning for my Leos? Spirit, please and thank you. So Leo, when it comes to something that's been delayed here, or there's some sort of wish that you've had that's been delayed here, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it's definitely, there's been I want to say like a huge delay here. Now for some of you guys, this has got to do with some sort of self-imposed prison that you've put yourself in here with the Eight of Swords, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords. So again, some of you guys, this is your mindset is about to change here. Okay. What's about to change with Leo's mindset that's going to offer this wish fulfillment? Okay, some sort of decision that you're making. This could be something that you're feeling called towards as well. I just said again, like you could be feeling called towards a particular change at the moment. Okay, so what is this in regards to Knight of Wands? So again, something that's offering a lot of energy here, a lot of passionate energy here, adventure, excitement, okay? The Page of Wands coming out under that. So again, whatever this is, this decision or whatever this is that's calling you, it does offer, it's got potential, right? It's got a lot of potential here, a lot of passion. Can you give me a bit more specific on what this is for Leo Spirit? Three of Cups. So it's some sort of coming together, okay, a celebration, collaboration, okay, again, something that's going to make you happy, right? We've been talking about, again, wish fulfillment here. So, okay, what's that about? Okay. For some of you guys, the limitation here has been that whatever this thing is, right, whatever this wish is, this this thing that, again, invokes some sort of passion or some sort of inspiration here for you. Again, it could be a multitude of things. Some of you guys, it could be a relationship. For some of you guys, it's going to be a work project, something that you're creating, right, a creative endeavor. But again, it's something that sets your soul on fire, basically. Some of you guys, the limitation in your mindset has been that you'll potentially lose yourself or you'll end up drifting when it comes to other things that you've been manifesting. Okay, so for some of you guys, the fear could be that if you branch out, right? So let's just say, I'm going to give you an example because this is the one that's coming to mind, right? Let's give you an example of if this was about a relationship, right? So some of you guys could feel like if you were to bring that into your world, right, that you won't be able to give or you won't be able to maintain or still be able to focus on what you've already built here or what you've been building, what you've been growing. Okay, so for some of you guys, you're worried about losing what you've had, right? So, you know, you've been very much staying to yourself, keeping yourself isolated away from other individuals. So again, that could be a mindset or something that's changing here, something that's shifting here. Again, with that eclipse energy as well, right? Your mindsets are going to be shifting and changing, right? You can just all of a sudden have things that just kind of drop off that, you know, you were very adamant about at one point. All of a sudden, Leo, you could be like, oh, you know what? That's actually not as important to me, or I'm not as rigid on that as I used to be, right? So again, there's some sort of change here for a lot of you guys when it comes to, you know, your personal goals, fear of the unknown, and again, there's a lot more energy of like discipline and control here, Leo, within the energy. Okay, so again, this is a completion of an old cycle for some of you guys as well, right? So some of you guys, you could notice quite a significant change all of a sudden just kind of take place, Leo, because again, these fears, right, that you're releasing, these things that you've been working through, and the shift in energy is making you think differently about what you can handle, right? So, Leo, I don't know, again, you know, you're trying not to be impulsive here. For some of you guys, you're trying to really take your time when it comes to the decisions that you make, okay? Again, you are a lot more wiser here, right? So again, avoiding impulsive action here or jumping into things too quickly. But, you know, for some of you guys, it's been almost to the level of avoidance, Leo, right? So don't avoid, yeah, as I said, that the Tower in reverse, right? It's like avoidance, you know, avoiding the change. Okay. So for some of you guys, again, there's a shift within your emotions here, or the way that you are thinking about whatever this new element is, right? Like, so again, like I said, for some of you guys, it'll be relationships. For some of you guys, it'll be a project, a business, right? But again, it's something that brings excitement and something that has a lot of potential here. And it's action based. Okay. So again, Spirit do not want you to have any fears or worries, right, moving forward. Again, you've been building up to whatever this is, Leo. You're ready for whatever this change is. Again, if you're worried about conflict or things, and on a side like this, Leo, you're always going to find that number 88 sitting on my screen there. Leo, you're always going to find that the second that you try to move forward, there's going to be some sort of energy that shows up as resistance, right? Don't necessarily or don't automatically take that as, you know, that's a no to not move forward with something, or just because something looks difficult doesn't mean that spirit's saying no. You need to remember that the other side of the energy wants to keep you there, okay? So it's going to do anything it can to trick you mentally, physically, emotionally, right, spiritually. So you've got to remember that when it comes to those big changes, right? A second you start to see, and like this is the thing, right, is that the resistance will show up in a way where it looks like, oh, Leo, no, you shouldn't take this, right? Or this isn't meant for you, or, you know, it's appearing to be so difficult that, you know, you're just kind of looking at it going, that ain't for me, right? Remember, if it's put there in front of you on your path, man, spirit asking you to deal with it, just because there's a bit of resistance or something else external to that wants to then come in and impact that, doesn't mean that that's from spirit, right? If you want to know the difference, right, just ask spirit to give you signs, okay? Ask them to show you directly. Ask for specifics, okay? Ask for specific signs so that you cannot mistake it, okay? And sit and ask, is this energy external, creating resistance to keep me there, or is this really spirit saying no? Okay, you've got to ask the questions, and you've got to ask for specifics, right? So that you know, because it doesn't matter, even if you get into a place, Leo, where you've disconnected from as many people, places, and things that you could possibly think of that are toxic, right? I'm telling you, anyone and everybody around you will be used, right, to test you as a vehicle, right? As a tool. So don't be fooled by, you know, even the people that are around you right now that you seem to have peace with. They can also at any point in time be used as a vessel to test you, right? 212, again, lots of 2 energy, lots of 1s sitting in the energy. And again, this is all about, you know, these new beginnings for you, Leo, this balance that you're getting, and these opportunities, right? So again, 2s are all about, you know, choices in direction, things like that. So, you know, anytime you're starting to see this resistance, don't necessarily assume that it's spirit telling you no, okay? But there is a lot of external energy that's around you, right, as well, that wants to create this, this sense of defeat in you, right? Because it's like, and the spirits are like, go back to this notebook, because, you know, again, this change is inevitable, baby, right? A change is going to come. It's been a long time coming, right? It's been a long time coming. Leo, you've been working on whatever this is for a long time. So there's going to be some sort of changes here that are taking place, Leo, for you. And there's going to be people around you that up until this point, right, have been, you know, in support, right? In support of what you've been doing, right? And at some point, they're going to start to show up as a challenge, okay? They're going to start to show up as a challenge, or challenging that next phase, right? Because again, you know, you got to remember, like when you're in certain phases, right, and certain seasons, you know, you're everybody's kind of sharing those energies, but as soon as you start to move on to that next bit, right, there's energies that are getting left behind in those timelines or in those spaces that then are lacking what you once gave, right? So as much as they supported you in getting into your stable era or into a better space, right, where you were more valuable to them as well as to yourself, now all of a sudden you're stripping value away from people, right, because you're having to move on. Okay, so they're going to be energies there that, again, wanting to challenge that and wanting to keep you right where they can still have some sort of benefit, okay? Because then if you go off and, you know, again, like you have exchanges with other energies and it gets on different levels, then what are they going to get? You get what I'm saying, right? So don't be fooled into thinking, and it's happened in my own personal life recently. I've seen it with other people. And again, you know, when we read for Leo, we are reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. Again, we touch on a lot of those different areas. But you know, I've seen it even for other Leo placements, right? In recently, where it's like it's just there's this resistance, right, to the change. It's like, but it's inevitable. You know, it was inevitable. You could see Leo was heading there anyway, right? It was like it's the next step. Okay, like let's just say, for instance, you know, you meet somebody, you're dating for a long time. You know, eventually, right, you're going to move in together, correct? You know, eventually things are going to change. You know, it's the inevitable. So there's some sort of inevitable changes that are taking place here for you guys. Again, that people are in disagreement about. People wanting to create conflict and tension where there needs be none, right? It just needs to be, you just got to kind of let Leo do Leo, right? And that's what I'm going to say. If you're somebody that's dealing with Leo, you know, and Leo wants to leave the nest, baby, just let Leo leave the nest. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's time. That changes. And look, for some of you guys, Leo, this could be about moving out of home, right? For those of you Leos that are, you know, on the younger side that, you know, may watch this channel. Or, you know, if you're just in a situation here where, again, you know, it's time to leave particular past energies behind, right? Because they're gonna want to keep you there. Okay. Again, this is again more transitioning energy, right? So again, it's the inevitable. Okay. Listen to that inner voice, Leo. Okay, you know what's going to make you happy. Okay, you know where spirit are guiding you towards, or what they're guiding you towards. All right. Don't allow, you know, again, those resisting, the energies that are resisting these changes to, again, put you in a space where you feel like you need to weigh up your choices, right? Because again, for a lot of you guys, you know, these were plans, or, you know, this dream, this goal was set a long time ago. You know, for some of you guys, this was a part of, you know, let's just say the dream board from when you first got out of a shitty relationship and decided to step into your healing journey. You know, some of you guys made those commitments to yourself at that point in time. You know, I'm gonna work through this journey until I get to a particular point, right? And this is where you're getting to, that particular point. And it's at that particular point where, again, you're gonna need to have your Leo energy, right? Right up, all up in your babies, right? So I don't know if some of you guys, maybe you need to go back into the mirror every day and tell yourself, I know who the fuck I am, right? Every day when you wake up, okay? And remember what this is, right? Remember what these energies are doing. Don't just automatically assume, okay, that your wish isn't coming true, right? Because it is, okay? It is. All right, let's have a look. What else? What else? What else do we need to look at? What else do we need to talk about for Leo? And again, like Leo, you know, this death energy that I'm picking up a lot of in this reading, you know, again, this could be other people feeling like they're going through some sort of deep personal loss because you're transitioning, you're changing, right? So I don't know, it could even be just an energetic, metaphoric kind of thing where, you know, somebody could literally be mourning the death of the old version of you, Leo, right? And again, people not liking or not loving the fact that you're not the same way that you used to be, right? Or that things aren't the same, okay? Things aren't the same. There's definitely, again, for some of you guys, the tower happened, or the tower's happening because you guys took some sort of action, or because you made some sort of choice. But either way, again, this change is going to take place. All right, what else do we need to see here for my Leos? Spirit said look into on top of the fridge, right? So when we think of the fridge, we think of something that's cold. You know, a fridge is cold. On top, someone high up could be being really cold. Somebody could be, overlooking, because again, I said somebody needed to look on top of their fridge if you were missing something. 242, you could be seeing a lot of 242 as well, Leo. But I don't know, somebody could be, again, there's something, somebody could be overlooking something here. What is the fridge on top overlooking? What is that energy, Spirit? Why do we need to look into that? It's going to be something that you need to look into, or that you need to look at here, right? Cold energy, or an energy that's being cold. Now, this could have something to do with Aquarius energy, right? Again, I don't know. We're just flowing with the energy here, Leo. We're seeing what is this coming out. Now, I did say earlier, again, when I was meditating a couple minutes before we got into this live stream, I did see the colors blue and black. Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So, all right, what the fuck is the fridge about, Spirit? Please and thank you, guys. If you're in here, please don't forget to double tap the screen, hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Also, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, all that wonderful juicy YouTube stuff. Also, guys, I do personal private reads, pre-recorded or live via Zoom or whatever other social media app we can connect on. My Shopify store, you can get a copy of my Oracle deck. You can book in for, again, 122 showing up, the number 5. You can also book for the pre-recorded reads on there, or grab any of my handmade creations. All right, Leo, what is this about the fridge? Oh, King of Swords in the reverse. So we're definitely talking about a cold energy. Somebody could be being a little bit callous here, okay? Okay. Okay. What is going on here? Man, Leo, I don't even fucking know. Do we want to go here? I don't know, if this is you, or I fucking hope not, or I don't know what Leos are watching me, but if you haven't watched me for a while, then yeah, this could be a you, Leo. I fucking hope not. Leo, somebody here needs to move away from, or needs to get away from, somebody here, I did say overlooking something, right? So again, I'm bringing the channel message together with what I'm seeing in front of me. So again, like somebody could be overlooking the fact that they're with an energy, or somebody here who maybe somebody could be a little bit emotionally controlling here, maybe misusing their power here, and I don't know, somebody's, if you're feeling directed or led by somebody here, Leo, you need to get away from an individual. I don't know, there's some sort of codependency here, some sort of insecurities here. I just don't know. There's just something fucking funky. There's something funky going on here that somebody needs to move away from. Can you give me a bit more specifics here? Can we get... You're over either you, Leo, or somebody, right? I don't know if this is something new here. Something new that you've gotten yourself into. Also, like this, Leo, if it's not it, it's not it, and you should fucking know it, right? You should know it. But somebody here is maybe taking some sort of leap of faith here, or started something new here with the Fool card coming out, that with an individual again who's not quite right. There's so many things I could say about this energy. But somebody here is maybe, this could even be this person, right, is like emotional, codependent. Somebody's financially inept, struggling to, I don't know, create some sort of stability here. There's some sort of incompletion. You're dealing with somebody here that's trying to move forward, Leo. They're trying to have a new beginning. And look, kudos to whoever this energy is, Leo, that you could be dealing with. Now, this could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. It's got somebody that's got, what we got here? We've got some Taurus, Gemini, some Virgo, Leo, Cancer, again, strong on the Gemini energy. Again, take what resonates. But there's somebody here who, again, seems to be have some sort of weaknesses here. Okay, now this could be with their like the way that they control their thoughts, right? But there's like they're trying to move forward here, but there's like insecurities, codependencies. There could be a bit of stubbornness as well with this individual, and there's something here that this person hasn't maybe learned. This person could also maybe try to take shortcuts. Now Leo, let's fucking let's back it on the fuck up, right? Because what day was it, right? Thank fuck for notebooks, right? Because I can just go back to my notebook to when we channeled that energy the first time I said that. Okay, this was the reading I did for you guys on the... did I actually get it done? Did I actually get it done on the 17th? I think I got it done on the 17th of August. And in one of the channeled notes that I've got down here, I wrote, somebody around you could be using or taking shortcuts on something important or being sneaky about how they do something, right? So again, somebody here is trying to... I don't know. I'm going to say somebody around you, Leo, could be misrepresenting themselves here. Okay. So let's just... It's like... somebody's trying to move forward here. They are releasing... Now, I want to say it like this, Leo. Like, this person is releasing a lot of fears here, okay? This person is releasing a lot of baggage here. They're going through a lot of changes and transitions here with the Six of Swords showing up. But they definitely have a lot of anxiety. They're overwhelmed. There could be... a bit of, I want to say with the Empress showing up here in reverse, a little bit of selfishness from this person. Again, with that King of Pentacles as well showing up in the reverse again, a little bit of selfishness when it comes to this individual, this energy. So again, you know, don't, be careful not to overlook certain things, Leo. Make sure that you're addressing certain things. Now, this could be in any kind of dynamic here. Let's try and find out. Yeah, a bit of toxic energy here, right? So for some of you guys, this is in the workplace, okay? This could be within the workplace, or somebody that you're working with, okay? Okay, yeah, can you give me more context with that? So again, Spirit's just giving me, this is somebody that you're working with, right? So whatever level that is, right? Again, the signs we said could have some earth in their chart, a little bit of water. We had, again, we said Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Leo could be significant. Also Aquarius could be significant here as well. This person's got a lot of hope. There's again, this person could be seeing you, working with you. When I say that, because the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles came out. So again, somebody that you work with, or somebody that wants to work with you, right? This could be somebody's dream, somebody's wish to want to work with you, Leo. So again, for some of you guys, maybe you've been questioning this energy, or Three, two, one. You know, you want to know if it's safe to go with this person or to, you know, take something on, right? So, yeah, start something with this person. Okay, so we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. So, again, new project energy, new contracts. This is in the physical, right? In the physical sense. So, yeah, a lot of you guys, it is going to be saying, again, working together, but depends on, again, what you deem as being working together, right? Some of us working together is with your partner, okay, in your household, in your family. Some of you guys, it's your business partnership. Some of you guys, it'll be, you know, the person that you team up with at work, right? If you've got a partner at work that you have to do things with, or a group that you collaborate with on work or projects, right? So, it is a bit of a challenge for you, Leo, right? Or again, you know, it's a challenge to have some sort of success, or again, your success with this individual could feel like it's being challenged a little bit here with that Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands. What's the advice when it comes to this individual for my Leos? What's the individual? What's the advice? Make sure here. Okay, Leo, with this individual, the most important thing here is to really make sure that things aren't one-sided, okay? You know, making sure that, and I want to say as well, like, you know, make sure that things aren't unfair, or, you know, there's no strings attached, or again, like one-sided energy, or, you know, it's just be mindful of that. And maybe that might be something that maybe you need to have a communication, maybe you need to have a conversation with this person about whatever this is, okay? Give me more with that, Spirit. Okay, it's going to take a lot of inner strength here, Leo, okay? But with a bit of hard work, a bit of practicality, again, practical measures here with the Knight of Pentacles, right? So again, moving forward, slowly taking practical steps, right, with this individual, is going to, yeah, again, it's going to create better potential for the connection, all right? So Spirit aren't saying give it up, right? What Spirit is saying here with the King of Wands is it might be time for you to you know, take control here to help to expand this situation, to help transform the situation. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. So again, you know, lead, Leo, right? Whether you're masculine or feminine, if you have the ability to lead or to guide in this situation to create a better outcome, then that's exactly what you should be doing, right? It's taking charge of the situation. Yeah, it's again bring harmony, balance here to this situation. Okay, so some of you guys, you know, maybe you do want to hold back, or you do want to walk away, right? That's up to you. You can if you want to, right? But you might regret, I would say, yeah, regret. Five of Cups. You might end up regretting that. You might regret not trying. Okay, it's like I want to say it like this. Let's give an all in all energy to this person, right? Let's give an all in all energy to this person. Okay. Okay, all in all, you know, Leo, this person is, they're coming out as the Six of Cups and the Sun. Okay, so all in all, you know, this person is of a positive, you know, is of a positive nature, I guess you could say. But again, they're going through some sort of rebirth here. This person does bring a lot of, or they hold some sort of familiar energy, you know, that you feel towards this individual, right? They feel familiar, they feel warm to you. They're not a, I'm gonna say, like, it's not a terrible energy. This could be somebody that you've known maybe for a long time, or that you have a lot of nostalgic memories with, even, right? If it's not somebody that you've dealt with for a long time, it's just that there's a lot of, you know, it's comfortable, you're comfortable with this person, or you feel familiar with this person, or you've become very familiar with this person, and you've seen a lot about this person, enough to know what you're kind of dealing with. So, you know, Leo, really, it's up to you, baby. What can you handle? Okay, definitely probably a need for communication here, but there's definitely some sort of movement here or change that's also taking place here as well, or some sort of decision that you need to make. And I'll say, like, make it quickly, Leo, right? Like, are you going to invest in this or aren't you? Okay. And if you are, again, this isn't a bad thing, right? But, you know, strategic, you know, you can be strategic in this situation to get the best out of it. Again, if you're not doing this for bad reasons and sneaking around, but again, you know, make sure that you let this person know that you can see what's going on, right? If there's somebody that you care about, that you want to support, then they need to know that shortcuts aren't going to fucking cut it, right? You can't just take shortcuts and get to where you want, right? Again, that's going to create delays in their plans, right? And this is, again, a truth that this person needs to hear. All right. So, I don't know, Leo, it feels like you're being called upon a lot at the moment to preach what you've practiced. You get what I'm saying? Preach what you've practiced. Preach what you've already walked through yourself. Okay, so again, it's up to you how you want to deal with that individual, and again, depending on what level it is or what type of commitment it is that you have with that person, as to what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with, right? But somebody needs to know, like, they can't take the easy way out of it, and that you're happy to support and to work with that person, right? It's just that you need to have that clear communication. All right, what else, Spirit? Do I need to go back here? Okay, what's the clock ticking on? What is the clock ticking on for Leo? I've recently become a very well-balanced person now that I have a chip on my shoulders. I love that one. Hey, balance, right? Balance. It's even now. She's even. She's got chips on both shoulders. She's all good. All right. Let's have a look for Leo. Clocks. You can just feel like you're onto the pump a lot. Time could be significant. Oh, Kerry, don't get caught up in the comments and responding to the nonsense. Alright, Leo. What's with the clocks, Spirit? What's with the clocks? Man, Leo, I don't know which Leos need to fucking hear this, right? But damn, Leo. Right, I don't know what the fuck you be out here doing. 3 of Cups in the reverse, man. But let me tell you, baby. Time is fucking ticking, right? Time is fucking ticking. Time is ticking. I don't know, Leo, who's still out here in fucking third-party situations, or still out here fucking overdoing. I was about to say overdoing shit. What are you overdoing, right? Keep overdoing it, man. And you'll overdo it so good. You'll have done it so fucking well, man. Trust me, you're gonna know about it, right? Take it from me, right? Of all fucking people. I know. But someone's doing too much. Too fucking much still, right? It's clouding your judgment. Clock's ticking, baby. Right? Clock is ticking. What's the, yeah, baby, look, somebody here hasn't completed some sort of cycle here when it comes to either overindulging, doing too much, getting out of balance, right? I'm telling you, baby, the clock is fucking ticking, right? Leo. If you haven't gotten your shit together yet, baby, you need to get your shit together like ASAP, right? ASAP. Catch up to the rest of the crew, right? Let's get some real good shit happening. What is this about, Spirit? Why is somebody in this energy? What's this about? Sideways, okay. Somebody's still living in the past here, somebody's still harping on the past. I don't know about you, Leo, right? I don't know about you other Leos, right? But I just love when people contradict themselves. I love when people get so over emotional and come up on the internet just to contradict themselves. I'm not even going to ask, right, what the fuck you are on about, but I don't know. I don't know where you need to go for help, but it's probably not in this chat. Right? I'll say it like that. It's probably not in this fucking chat. Leo. Leo, either this is something that you're dealing with, somebody that you're dealing with, or something that you're doing here, right? Something's out of balance here. Justice in the reverse. Six of Cups wanted to come out sideways. Why is Six of Cups sideways? Spirit for Leo, please and thank you. We're going to close this message up real soon, Leo, and then we're going to get into that other stream. Yeah, I don't know, Leo, again, some of you guys are still going through a lot of internal battles here. Okay, you could be overdoing it. Again, there's something here that is creating delays here for you. For some of you guys, you know, those delays are going to eventually mean time runs out on things, okay? You know, let's just say like this, you know, as a 41-year-old, you know, my time of becoming a fucking calisthenics fucking Olympic champion is about big fat zero, right? You get what I'm saying? That's a fat zero. So, you know, shit like that, it's too late for that. But again, there are things that when you leave it too long, right, you do miss out on an opportunity, right? And those opportunities don't come back again. So for those of you guys that are still overdoing shit, not doing things in an upright fucking way, I got to say, you are going to keep battling with delays, right? You're going to keep having a whole bunch of fucking bullshit keep coming up until you learn whatever this lesson is, right? Again, I don't know, someone's trying to, well, why is this happening? What is this person doing? What are they doing? Because not only is it creating, yeah, again, it's fueling something to do with your emotions here, right? Maybe you're not aware of the fact that it's a fucking problem, Leo, but it's also depleting your funds, right? Over time, again, tick, 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 boom, right? So I don't know if some of you guys, some of these changes that could take place are you're going to end up being frustrated over them. You're going to end up not fucking liking them because there's been some sort of bad decisions here in the way that you've moved, right? So again, if you've not been doing things right, if you've been overindulging, if you're not maintaining balance here, if you're not even being truthful with yourself, Leo, man, I've got to say, shit's looking fucking bad, right? Like, it's looking fucking bad, okay? It's looking bad. It's not looking good, and it's not going to fucking look good until you make it look good, until you make it good, right? So, yeah, it's not going to until you choose to make it better, right? Ah, that's better. Isn't that so much better, chat? That's so much better. I just made a decision there. I'm like, that's just so much better, right? And that's what you got to do here, Leo. You've got to make a decision right now, right here, okay, to make things better, all right? So whatever this is, right, whatever this overindulging, this fucking creating illusions and delusions for yourself and refusing to see things clearly, it's what's continuing to put you in a bad position because you keep making bad choices based off of a bad mindset here, right? So again, it's time to cut it the fuck out, Leo. Cut it the fuck out, okay? Cut it the fuck out. All right, let's get you a couple of little oracles to close out your message here. And let's get into our other live stream. If you guys have got questions, don't forget members, super chats, donations take priority. You can ask anything. Does it mean I'll answer? Not necessarily. All right, let's move. What do we want? What do we want? Let's grab my deck, shall we? For those of you guys that know what I get up to, yes, this is my new wheel, so it spins. It doesn't have the 3 sections, but it's got all the 12, and I've pyro penned in all the signs, right? This one here, I did a little bit differently. So the other charm wheel, I used one of the tools on my Dremel to carve out all the wood. This, I actually like chiseled the shit out of it. And it took me a lot less time than that first one did. And it's got like a nice clear gloss coat on it. So yeah, I'm going to be using that now when I've got the psychic fairs and when I do 12-month forecast reads. I'll be using that one. It's become my new favorite. So, and I don't know, I might make a few more, right? So if anybody else is interested in charm wheels, right? You would have to get your own charms, but. All right, Leo, closing messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Leo, make sure you're making good decisions here, please, right? Path of virtue coming out. It's time to choose a path. Delay will only perpetuate stagnancy, right? So some of you guys still haven't decided which way you're going or what direction, okay, to go in. All right, but it's time. Clocks, time's ticking. Somebody needs to choose, right? Practical, right? Be practical about your approach to everything, okay? Again, approach the situation with level-headedness, okay? It's time to test the waters, Leo. Throw in a line, see what bites, baby. So, yeah, again, for some of you guys, Demeter energy coming out as well, you know, what are you wanting to grow, right? Nurture what you're wanting to grow. Demeter card says you are an infinite being with infinite potential to create. Nurture what you are wanting to grow, all right? So again, commit to it, go for it, okay? Be practical about it, and you will get there. All right, Leos, that's what I got for you guys. Again, just, you know, keep on keeping on, right? Mind your business and your business only. Don't worry about other people who are minding your business, baby. It's just what they do. Keep growing, keep healing, keep doing what you got to do. Again, if somebody is experiencing loss at the moment, my condolences. Make sure you reach out and get the support and help that you need to cope with all of that if that's what you guys are going through. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, all the wonderful juicy YouTube jazz. I'm going to take a couple of minutes just to clear this energy, and then we'll get into some mini personal reads. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you guys shortly. Mwah. Bye.